Greetings, I'm Barrett and welcome to Meet Me at the Table. Today we're going to be continuing our Shadows of Kilforth playthrough. We're doing really good. We need to get our final sets of our sagas done so we can take on those ancients. Now before we start, there's a few things I need to talk about from the last video and we need to try to correct. The first one is when it came to this card right here and all these other cards, I've been doing this trophy wrong and I want to make sure everybody understands how this works. So we were able to successfully defeat the Secret Society and we decided to gain a spell or even the Badlands keyword. I can't remember exactly what we did, but we were able to gain the trophy of the spell. And the spell we were able to get was this Foresight spell. Now I took it as a rumor and that is wrong. When you get something as a trophy, it actually becomes an asset. And both our characters were there and we can divvy up the rewards as we see fit. So I did give this to my watcher. She went out and found it the next turn, so it wasn't that big of a deal. Now we also had found our esteemed turban that way as well, and we also again went and found it as a rumor anyway. So it took us a couple extra actions to find these when they should have actually came out as actual assets. Now our final one was our Ebony Crypt. We were able to both complete that as well, and we gained this spell, which I gave to my vampire Claudia, and this should have been an asset, not a rumor. So we're going to put this in her asset area. And the only other thing we have to deal with is this dancer. I put in the video that I accidentally from the market took it as a rumor again instead of an asset. Then I gave it to her, which actually I can't do, but there's really not much I can do about correcting this except to give it back to her, but that would have changed her entire game plan almost for the entire video. So we're going to keep this right where it is. It's not going to be an asset for her. We're going to keep it as a rumor, and I know that's wrong, but I just want you to understand that when I do get things from the market, they do go in as assets. The last couple of things we need to talk about is we did have a weather card come out, and I misplayed this weather card. I didn't understand the revealed section of this card. It says place 2 obstacles at each location with a plot. It's there, and I thought that the location actually meant like a keyword of some kind. I didn't even think these were locations. Of course they're locations. So there were 2 plots out at the time, so I do have to put 2 obstacles on those 2 plots. And the last thing we need to do is we're going to go ahead and put our claim token down here on this skeleton. So I want to make sure that only Claudia can attack him. Now at the time that weather card came out, this was up here, so it should gain 2 obstacles, and this one was down here and it should also gain 2 obstacles. Well, between that time and now, our watcher had already cleared this. And so instead, what I'm going to do is I am actually just going to take 2 AP from our watcher and say that she does that and get rid of these 2 cleared tokens. Now that also means I'm supposed to draw a couple loot tokens. So we're going to take care of that as well. So before we start our watcher's turn, we're just going to take off 2 of her AP just right away. And we're going to count those as her 2 obstacles that she cleared before she did the actual clear action on that plot card. But since we did do that, we do get to gain 2 of these tokens because we did clear 2 obstacles. So we got a spyglass. What's that? Gain discover AP. Oh, that'll help us a lot. And the last one is a map. And it's going to go to a forest location. All right, so she's up to 5 of these tokens. She can only gain 1 more. Now, after those few corrections, our watcher and Claudia are ready to continue their adventure. Do you think they have what it takes to beat the ancients in Shadows of Kilforth? To find out, I need you to meet me at the table.
Sound of your voice is still keeping me awake. Oh, the next big thing. Yeah, and in a moment of weakness, we'll make it right. The last time you will hear.
Now Claudia still has the first person token, so she's going to go ahead and spend a move action to move over to here into the netting woods. And she still has this druid here, which I could actually defeat if I wanted to, because as a weakness to pious, I haven't done that yet because she actually has the keyword in her class, but I'm not doing it because I kind of want a free walkway around in this area, and this gives me a free walkway because I don't have to draw an encounter. I want to be coming back to this all the time. At some point, I will be clearing this with the deed action overcome to gain the rewards on this card, but for right now, I am keeping it open. That's why I haven't gone ahead and done it yet. Now at this point, I am going to use my Falconer card yet again to look at the top card of any deck and veil it. And we're looking at the Mountain deck again. And the reason I'm doing that is because I want to know what's coming up down here. And we have found, what's this? Enemy Undead Mountain. Sacrifice one spell. So now the trap is not going to go off unless I actually go into combat with this character. So our goal is to not go into combat with this character. Oh boy, I don't know how we're going to not go to combat with this character. All right, we're going to put this back on top of the deck. Of course, I could choose to try to sneak past. It only has one sneak, so we might actually do that. And that might be the way to do it. Now we're going to move into our Watcher's turn. She is going to pay 1 AP to move, but she's going to get it right back because I'm going to walk over to the Divine Heights. The reason I'm doing that is I'm hopefully trying to help out our vampire here. If I can get rid of that enemy in here, she can move down into the mountain space, but of course I won't know what the next card is, but it can't be anything better, worse than what we have right here. Now this, of course, is our enemy. I am not hidden, so I'm going to go ahead and have to attack this enemy, which means I will activate the trap when I engage this enemy, and I'm going to have to sacrifice a spell, and that's okay. I'm going to sacrifice this spell, and the reason it's okay is because, of course, we still have our regeneration spell, which I'm planning to learn as soon as I can. And so losing this one isn't the end of the world. So we're going to sacrifice this spell, and we're going to have to take on this undead hero. So we're going to go ahead and attempt to defeat this undead creature. So we do have our Watcher here who starts with 3 dice. And then we're going to go ahead and, of course, veil this right off the start to give this person 1 damage. This says, veil. When a battle starts, the enemy loses 1 HP. If the enemy has no HP left, skip the skirmish step. Well, we're going to start our battle, and she's going to lose 1 hit point. Now, I don't know how many other combats I'm going to get in this turn, so we're also going to use this. Your foe rolls 1 less dice during this battle. I am going to veil that as well, bringing her down to 3 dice and myself at 3 dice. So here are my 3 dice, and here are hers. She gets -1 because of the card. I get all my dice. Okay, we'll see how this goes. All right, we're mono-y-mono here. This could be interesting. All right, I got 1 success, and she got none. That works out perfectly for me. So we're going to keep on going. We need to get 2 more successes here. Oh, come on. We need 2 more successes. Let's do it. Oh no, she got 2, but we also got 2. So we were able to take her out, but we did take some damage doing this. Okay, I think we'll be fine though. We did do the 4 successes, which gives the 4 damage over here. She's done. We're going to take the rewards. So we were able to defeat our undead creature here, and it does say, the beautiful maiden eyes you curiously, as does the pernicious-looking fox, with whom she keeps company. That is such a really cool picture. I even like the tail on the back. All right, we're going to go ahead and take 1 gold or a loot token. Well, she has 5 loot tokens. She can only take 1 more. But is it better than 1 gold? I think we're going to go ahead and take a loot token, and we're also going to take an item. So here's our item, and I'm going to go ahead and get our loot token. So reaching in here, there's not much left because, of course, I had to take out all those coins. Let's see what we found. We have found another map. I think she has every map. She can go pretty much anywhere she wants. And let's see what item we have now. Black Scale Poison. Oh, wow. Okay. Sacrifice, lose 1 AP and defeat an enemy at your location. Oh, wow, that's really good. Many strains of poisons exist throughout Kilforth in the wild shrubs and plains of the sprawling jungles and in the imaginations of the wicked. So we're going to go ahead and put this in our hand as a rumor. And I had to take 2 damage, meaning I also have to take 2 AP. And we're going to go ahead and discard this card. So we're going to be moving on to Claudia's turn, and she's going to pay 1 AP to go down into the Sea of Clouds. Now, I don't know what's there. Hopefully it's nothing too bad. If it's a fight and I lose a lot of health, this is really going to set us back. All right, we're going to see what we find in the mountains. Horse Lord. Oh, it's a stranger. Oh, for a second there, I thought I was going to fight him. It says, oh, Stranger Noble Mountain. He has a weakness to steed. I don't have a steed. And when you fail an influence test, relocate Horse Lord to an adjacent location. All right, that's only if we go to confront him. We're not going to be confronting him. It says, the horsemen of Moonshaba are stalwart in battle and led by the fearless Horse Lord Cade. All right, we're going to put that right down there. So we're going to move back up to our stranger. She's just going to move over 1 square by spending 1 AP. And that way she can start digging for hopefully a pious character out of the ally deck. So we're going to move back over to Claudia's turn. She's going to go ahead and attempt to complete her interlude. Now, in order to do that, I have to successfully get through these 5 successes on my influence, and I have to pay 5 gold and prove that I have a rebel. Well, I've got my rebel right here, and I do have 5 gold. Now, if we're able to complete this, I'm going to go ahead and discard our ally, and then we're going to go ahead and pay our $5. So we are going to attempt to complete our interlude. So that means we're going to take our character here. We get 4 dice in order to do this. We need to get 5 successes. So we're obviously not going to be able to do it in the first try. Unless these are all successes, I will definitely use the fate point. But we're going to see how we do it. We got, oh, wow, what a great start. We got 3 successes. That's awesome. So I'm going to put 3 right here. And now we're going to go over to our Watcher's turn. Now our Watcher is going to perform her last action. It's going to be a market action. And now I can choose to do at least, I can do all 3 of the different market actions at once. I just have to do them in order, and I have to do at least 1. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to pay 2 gold to heal ourselves back to full. The next thing we're going to do is we are going to take 3 cards from the ally deck, and we're hopefully going to find a pious character, and then we have to buy one of these. That's the deal. All right, we've got a chef, ally arcane, and then we've got a warlord, ally marshal. Oh, she'd actually be pretty cool. All right, let's see what else we got. And we got a rebel monkey, pet monkey. I got a pet monkey. I'm totally taking the pet monkey, because what these have over here and what they do aren't going to matter because of our ninja's ability here. The ninja says you may only use allies for their keywords for your saga. Treat all their text blank and attribute bonuses as though they are blank. So nothing on these cards are actually going to help me out. So I am going to keep the pet monkey. I'm going to pay the 4 gold for it. Now the thing is, I do have to put this down in my assets. That's the deal. Now the other thing I can do is I can also sell rumors if I want to, and assets that I have for half gold. And I'm actually going to sell 2 of them. I'm going to sell these 2 cards right here. I like my nunchakus even better, and I don't feel like going over to the Spider Grove to find either of these. So I'm going to gain half of their gold, so I'm going to gain my 4 gold right back. And we're going to put these in the discard pile. All right, so we're going to use yet another AP to try to complete this quest, or sorry, our interlude here for our saga. Let's see how we do. We got 2 more. That's it. Oh, that was so good. We did so good. Look at that. We have all 5 of our successes. We've completed it. It only took us 2 AP to do that. So we did it. We were successful in completing our interlude. So we're going to pay the 5 gold, and then I am going to discard our rumor of an ally. Now I know technically this ally should have been actually an asset, but since it was played incorrectly, we're just going to go ahead and discard it as a rumor, and we're going to go ahead into our next part of our chapter. Oh, look at this, Lawbreaker Chapter 4. So our 4th chapter says, you managed to gain the trust of the villagers who once believed in the lawbreakers' cause. But as you arm yourself with mystical aid to identify the convict's location, new evidence comes to light about their alleged crime, and venomous seeds of doubt begin to cloud your erstwhile stalwart judgment. Your suspicions are confirmed when you finally find your quarry, but the Lord who first set you upon this task emerges with the cohorts to take you both in. So we're going to have to, again, do a regale action. Well, the good news is I was kind of upset that I had this token because I didn't think I'd need it anymore, but we actually are going to need it in order to continue this. We get a free regale action. All I do is spend 5 gold, but we do have to find these 3 things, and I just discarded my ally. But that's okay, I have a plan. This is going to be our tough one. We have to find something with reputation. Now also for completing our chapter, I get to level up, so I get an extra hit point, but I also get 1 more AP that goes over here, and we get to choose our next set of cards. So let's see what these are. I've got Prophet. Add 2 successes to an influence test. All right, that might be okay. Or Orator. Defeat a noble stranger at your location. Oh, okay, this is going to be a lot more specific than this one. I think we're going to take this just in case I need to do influence tests. I've got this ready to go. So we're going to go ahead and put that here, move this down, and we're almost to our last set of abilities here. And we've got all these other things, which is going to be really good. We're going to go ahead and move into our turn. We've got 2 AP left. One of our AP, we're just going to go ahead and move up to here, and now we're going to go ahead and take care of this card. Since I have a pious keyword, and that's her weakness, I can use as a deed, I can overcome this. So it's a free clear of this druid. Now, of course, I also get all the rewards that come along with it. So I can either take 1 gold, or I can draw a loot token. And we're really close to having max loot tokens, but I'm going to go ahead and grab one. That way we have as many as we can possibly have. So let's go ahead and see what we get in our magic bag here. We have another map, and this one allows us to go to a Badlands location. So now I think we can technically go anywhere we want with any of our characters. That's actually pretty funny. And we're going to go ahead and also grab that ally, because she needs this for her next set of her saga. So the ally she has found is Enchanter, ally Arcane. Defeat an insane stranger at your location. If I want to go to the Desolate City, oh, I might do that. The Desolate City is right here. All I have to do is use my last move point to go over here if I want to. Or I could go up to the shrine and try to find the stuff for our deed. Oh, I don't know. Defeat an insane stranger at your location. That's pretty specific, but I do get 1 more study. But I've got pretty good study right now. We're going to put this in our hand as a rumor. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and veil our card. We're going to move her up to the market. She has to try to, I have to go, she's doing pretty much the same thing she is, trying to find that title that has the keyword reputation. So she does have 1 more AP left. She's going to use that AP to go ahead and do a market action. So we're going to draw 3 cards from our title deck, since that's the green deck, and hopefully find our reputation. All right, let's see what we find. Our first one is Merit. Our second one is Steed. Of course, they're all going to stay title. Our third one is, oh, there it is, the reputation. We're totally going to buy this. What does it do? Oh, it gives us +1 fight. And what else is it? Oh, that's all it does. Train to make fights last longer and look spectacular. Duelists are cruel and vicious opponents in battle. This is a duel winner, and she costs 4, so I'm going to have to pay 4 in order to get her. So I'm going to pay my 4 gold, and she is going to become an asset for myself, giving myself 1 extra fight. That's going to be the end of her turn, so she's going to go ahead and camp. Both our characters have camped, and our stranger is going to be the first player again, and she's going to go with, this is our night card. It's a stampeding buffalo. All heroes not hidden lose 1 gold, then place this quest on the Everfall CNA. All right, that's terrible. All right, the sound of bellowing and beating hooves signal the sudden charge of stampeding buffalo herd. Hide or be trampled. Oh, that's terrible. All right, and this thing, of course, this place will fall into gloom. So this location is going to go ahead and fall into gloom. Oh, what's this? Each encounter at this place gains +1 to each attribute. Oh my goodness, that's ridiculous. All right, we're never ever going there again. And I'm going to go ahead and put our buffalo there. Now our buffalo is not a place, so I don't have to worry about our piercing sleet, because this is only when a place enters play, place an obstacle on its location. So we have not had any places yet since that's come out. So moving into the Dawn phase, she's going to gain back all her AP, and she's got quite a bit now, which is pretty cool. We're going to unveil all of our cards, and we're going to move this hero token over to our Watcher. Our Watcher is also going to unveil her cards, gain back her AP, and also have the first hero token. I know I haven't been going into hiding very much, but I just haven't needed it. One, our vampire has that armor that makes her pretty much, she can't surprise anybody, and this person can't be surprised. So to me, I don't really feel that hiding is something our group really needs to be doing. Now, since she is the first player, she is again going to spend 1 AP to do a market action. I need to find an ally that is going to be pious. All right, let's see here. We're going to go ahead and see what cards we get. We found, oh, there it is. The adventurer is pious. Oh man, that adventurer is pretty cool too, but I can't use anything that she's got. Gain 1 move AP. Oh, this is such a good ally, but I can't actually do anything. Let's see what else we got. A marshal and a, oh, we got another pious. We got 2 of them. That's pretty cool. Well, I can't do anything with either of these, so I'm just going to take one of them. Oh, it's even at the Forging Castle, which I don't think is too far away. All right, we're going to go ahead and keep this one just because it's cool looking, and we're going to put those back. It's going to cost me 4. Apparently, all the allies cost 4, whether I like it or not. All right, we're going to pay our 4, and now we have what we need to be able to take on our chapter quest, but now I don't have the $5. So we're going to have to go out in search of money. So what we're going to do is Claudia is going to go ahead and start by veiling this card to look at the top deck of any card of an encounter deck. And the one I'm looking at is Mountain. The reason why is if I have something over here worth money, I get an AP for walking over there. We have found something worth 1. secret door. Relocate to any location with a place. Well, I don't have any out there with a place. Oh, I have one with a place. Actually, it might not be a bad idea. I might do that. Oh, that'd be actually really good. All right, but I do need to either do an influence, sneak, or a study action. And it says, to cross such huge distance, the tunnel behind the door must surely be connected to a pathway through the veil. All right, we're going to put that back on top. And now it's going to be our watcher. Oh, no, it's still going to be Claudia's turn. Claudia, I think, is going to do that. She's going to move over here, and then she's going to discover this encounter, and we're going to put it down. Now, that didn't cost her any AP because I get an AP when I move over to the Divine Heights. Now we're going to move into our Watcher's turn, and she's going to move using 1 AP down to this forest so that if I can hopefully be able to do this, I can discover my regeneration spell. This spell's going to be awesome. All right, we're going to draw an encounter at the Nesting Woods. Let's see what we found. We have found a phantom enemy undead in the forest. Map. You must use study instead of fight throughout this battle. Oh, wow. Could that not be any better? The only thing that's terrible about this fight is it's only $1. Oh, it's only $1. An eerie humming fills the air as a stunning vision drifts into view. This strange woman beckons to you, her eyes suddenly glowing red with evil fire. All right, we're going to go ahead and take on this enemy. So we're going to go ahead and take on our Phantom, and we're going to be rolling our study skill instead of fight, which is actually better for us. We've got 6 dice. Now I could also do this. I think we're going to veil this, allowing us to do 1 damage right away to her. At the beginning of our battle, I can do 1 damage. We only need 3 now. Now I'm also going to veil this. I don't know how many combats I'm going to have, but I might as well use it here. That means she's going to be rolling 1 less dice, so she's only going to be rolling 3, and she doesn't surprise me because I am a Watcher. So I get to roll 6. She gets to roll 3. So I've got my 6 and I got her 3. Let's roll these up and see how this goes. We want to get some 5s and 6s, and we don't want to see any from her. Oh, she got 1. That's not too bad. But look at this. We've got our 3. We got 3 successes here. She got 1. So I am going to take 1 damage, which means I'm also going to lose 1 of my AP. But that's going to be okay because we did do 1, 2, 3, and then the 1 right there for 4. So upon defeating our Phantom, we're going to take the $1. I don't want any more tokens. I have plenty. I've got all the tokens I need. So we're going to take $1. I know that's pretty, it's just terrible. I wish this would be worth more. I don't need any of these keywords. We're going to get rid of this, but we are going to take the item that she was able to offer us instead. And it's a bow staff weapon. It says Veil. Your foe rolls 1 less die this battle round. So this one is not as good as our Nunchaku, which says your foe rolls 1 less die during this battle, which seems way better than battle round. So we're going to probably keep our Nunchaku, and we're probably going to, I might sell this for $2 if I get a chance. All right, but it just now notice this one does give us the extra 1 die. So that's where the difference comes in. We're going to hold on to that. I can find it at the Dark Pinnacle. I don't think we're going to be going anywhere near there. Now, I'm in search of money. Claudia knows that this is only worth 1, and it's kind of a mini teleport, and so we might save this. It's only 1 square away from the Wishaba Shrine, so I don't want to actually take this out right now. Instead, we're going to spend an AP to move down here. I'm going to start taking these out. I sadly can't take out the ones again above us because I don't have an ally, and I don't have 4 skills to veil, but I can take this out. And so we're going to move down here with 1 of our AP, and then we're going to go ahead and draw a mountain encounter and see what we found. We have found painting contest, weakness pious. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, this is awesome. All right, I'm going to be able to get $2 out of this. It says a test of true artistry and steady hand. The contest is also a testament to the importance of etiquette and form. All right, we're going to put that right here. And actually what I'm going to do right now is I am actually going to use a deed. I'm going to use my deed that is going to be able to overcome this with my pious card, my pious title or keyword. Sorry, keyword. I have a keyword pious from my class, so we're going to go ahead and take 2 gold, and we're also going to gain a spell because I don't think I need quest, honor, or mountain for anything. So we're going to gain 2 gold, which is awesome because we are in search of gold. And then I also get to grab a spell as a rumor. So let's see what we found. We have found Polymorph. It's at the Tower of Cain. It says sacrifice. Replace your race card with a different unused race card from the game box. This could actually be pretty cool because I bet there's races in there that are actually going to gain fight or some other bonus that we might be able to get. So I'm going to hold on to this. It is worth 3 if I ever want to sell it to the market for half value. So it's our Watcher's turn next, and she's going to use this gain 1 Discover AP. And what she's going to discover is the coolest thing ever. She's going to discover her regeneration spell, Veil. When a battle starts, heal 1 HP at the start of each round until the battle ends. That's awesome. I almost want to go find a battle right now so I can heal my wound. All right, we're going to go ahead and put this in our assets. Now we only have room for 1 more asset for her, and then I'm going to have to start discarding assets. We're going to be moving back over to her turn, and she is going to clear this. She's going to clear this by sacrificing 1 spell. Well, we have our antidote in the assets area, which allows us to gain 1 rest AP. Kind of cool, but we're going to go ahead and sacrifice this by discarding it into the spells. And I get to take this into my hand as a rumor. Enemy animal, I don't really need those, but I'd be better than having the Veil all titles, which I now actually have a pretty good title. I have that dual winner. So we're going to go ahead and draw another token from our token bag for completing that clear action on that card in that place. Let's see what we have found poison. Potion, poison, heal 1 HP. Oh, that's really good. Now, sadly, she is full of tokens. So since I can only have 6, I think I'm going to discard my hemp rope, add 1 to a sneak test. I don't need sneak tests. We've done no sneaking at all. So we're going to discard that and keep that one. So that was her second action. She used a clear action. Now our watcher is going to move over here using an AP because this is where she has to take on her chapter interlude. But I have to draw an encounter card, and I'm actually hoping that this encounter card might be worth $2 or I'm going to have trouble here. It's worth 3. That's awesome. Quest, Seek Badlands, Trophy, Forced, Pass a Study 3 test, or replace your hero's race card with a different random race card from the box. That's awesome. Wow, that's awesome. It's a polymorph painting. If you gaze into the painting long enough, the painting also gazes at you. Wow, that's a really cool mechanic. I like that. All right, we're going to put that right here, and it's going to go into Claudia's turn. So now what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to use Claudia. She's going to go all the way up to the Forging City by using her map. This map allows you to go to any Badlands location. Now, it is relocating, not moving, so I do not actually have to draw an encounter, and that's not using any AP. Instead, I'm going to use my AP to move over to the Towers of Cain. And the reason I'm doing that is I've got 2 cards I can discover at the Towers of Cain. That's going to be awesome. All right, so we're going to draw a Plains location for moving into the Towers of Cain. And we have found a jailer. Stranger, Insane Plains. Actually, I think I knew this guy was there. Weakness, rank. Oh, that's kind of funny. When you fail an influence test, place your enemy token on this card, even if you already have previous successes on this card. Oh, that's no good. It says, Wessler, the jailer, is beyond bribery or corruption. All right, we're going to put him right there, and that's okay. We're going to move over here to Watcher's turn. And she, I think, is just going to use 1 AP to go ahead and confront that polymorph painting because that's awesome. So we're going to take on our polymorph painting, and we're going to go ahead and use our 6 study skill. So we're going to roll our 6 dice, and let's see how we do on this. We need to get 3 successes. We only got 2. Now the question becomes, do I want to use one of my fate tokens? I don't think I'm going to. We're going to leave it with just 2 successes. I'm totally okay with 2 successes on that polymorph painting. So Claudia is going to go ahead and spend her next AP to do a discover action, and she's going to discover this from the Tower of Cain. It's our poacher. I'm allowed to veil this to defeat any animal enemy at my location. Also, it has the keyword rank up here, and our encounter actually has a weakness to rank. So I can go ahead again and use my deed action to go ahead and overcome this. So I'm going to be able to take all the rewards for this. Again, it's 1 gold or a loot token. I'm going to take the gold. Maybe I can take a loot token now. I have room for one. So let's go ahead and grab a loot token instead of a buck. All right, let's see what we get. We got a, what's this? Signal flare, relocate 1 stranger to any mountain. All right, I'll take it. That's kind of weird. All right, I'm going to gain an ally card because I don't need stranger, insane, or plains. So the ally we found is a trickster, and it can be found at the Aurora Crags. It gives me a fight and a sneak, and it says I can veil it to become hidden. That's not bad. The delicate arts of pilfering and purloring have long been preserved by the criminals guilds in Kilforth. Wow. All right, we're going to go ahead and put that in our rumor stack. Oh, do I have enough room in my rumor stack? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So that's going to be our 6 cards. Wow, well, I'm going to start discarding these, I think, because I have no need for those. All right, that's her action. We're going to move back over to our watcher. She again still is rolling 6 dice to try to take out this polymorph painting. Let's see what we do. We got our 1 success. So that is our 3 successes we needed to defeat the polymorph painting. Now, the only problem is I have a forced thing I have to do here. It now says I have to take a 3 study, or I have to grab a new, what is it, class, or is it a race card? A new race card. Wow, this could be really bad or really good. We'll see how this goes. I need to do 3 or better. And we've got 1, 2, nope, this isn't 1. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, we didn't do it. We only got 2. Now I have to make a decision. Do I use a fate token or test my luck? We're going to use our token here that gives us add 1 success to a study test. I'm going to go ahead and do that and use it to keep our stranger out here. We've been playing with her for so long, it's hard for me to not want to play with her anymore. We're going to go ahead and use this so we've got our 3 successes so that we do not have to worry about this part of the card. All right, so we've gone ahead and beat the polymorph painting. I have to admit that was a really tough call because that was a really cool mechanic of changing into a different race. But I know how she operates, and it'd be tough to just go ahead and grab a new one. Besides, we've been playing with her for so long. Now, I'm going to grab the 3 gold, of course. We're going to take 3 gold, and then we're also going to be able to gain a spell because I don't think I need any of those keywords that are on this card. Quest, Seek, Badlands, nope. So we're going to grab a spell, and let's see what we have found. We have found Blade Wall. An enemy at an adjacent location loses 2 HP when day ends. If an enemy is still in play, it heals 2 HP. Oh, okay. So this thing can kind of do 2 damage as a finishing blow on something that might be a square away. All right, we're probably not going to even go looking for this. Razor sharp metal blades scythe upwards from the earth and level themselves against your foe. Wow. All right, that's kind of cool. All right, we're going to keep this as a rumor, though, and we're going to go ahead and discard this. Probably one of my favorite cards in the game so far. That was pretty awesome. Now, Claudia is going to go ahead and use another AP to discover. She's going to discover her polymorph spell in the Towers of Cain. She's only got 2 assets left that she can hold. And now with her last HP, or AP, she's just going to go ahead and rest to be able to heal back to 6. Now, Claudia is going to go ahead and move down to the Dark Pinnacle by spending 1 AP. And we're going to draw a mountain location or encounter and see what happens. We have found an enemy humanoid mountain marauder map. When an engagement starts, you may pay 1 gold to evade the marauder and skip the engagement. Oh my goodness, I might do that. I have a plan. Rural thieves prey upon unwary travelers from their isolated hideouts in the wild. When an engagement starts, you may pay 1 gold to evade marauder and skip the engagement. Oh, I think I might do that. I have to do that. We're going to pay our 1 gold. Don't worry, I have a plan. We're going to pay our 1 gold to evade this marauder. So since I was able to evade him, we're going to use our last AP here. And we're going to move over to the Celestial Tree. And here's my awesome plan. Check this out. I've got a poacher. It says I can veil to defeat an animal enemy at my location. So I'm going to do that so I defeat an animal enemy at my location. Wow, that's perfect. Look, I was able to take this giant thing out, and we're going to gain its rewards. So having defeated this with our poacher, we're going to gain the 3 gold. I'm not even going to go ahead and try to grab a loot token. We're also going to get an item. Now, even though this is a night card, it is still an encounter when you come across it on the board. I'm pretty sure, as far as I'm concerned, that's how it goes. I don't have to draw an encounter because he is already there and he's considered an encounter. So we're going to get our item and we're going to go ahead and move on. And we have found a tobacco pipe. Gain 1 confront AP. All right, maybe. I don't know if I'm ever going to go looking for this thing. It says, whether for recreational or medicinal purposes, Eastern brownleaf pipeweed delivers tingling pleasure, occasional giggles, and inexplicable hunger. Oh, that's pretty funny. All right, that's going to be found at the Divine Heights. Now, I almost want to get this because it's pretty funny, but I don't think we're anywhere near the Divine Heights, but we shall see how that goes. Now, I don't think I think I'm now over my limit. We're going to count our rumors up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, we still have 6 rumors. We are doing okay. Now we're going to continue on by veiling our Cavalier here, or sorry, our class card here, Cavalier, our class card to gain our 1 move AP. And we are going to move down to the Serene Lake. And that's just because I don't want to deal the 1 damage to her from being on a gloomed location. Now let's see what's at our Plains location. It is a Servant, Stranger, Noble, Plains. Its weakness is weapon. And I don't have a weapon. I don't have a weapon. It says not quite slaves, but not quite free folk. Many servants pray for escape from their unforgiving masters. I can get an ally and a buck if I want to do this. It's not too tough to do, but it is going to cost me an action to do it. So we're going to put that there. And now she's going to go ahead and camp as well. So we're going to go ahead and draw our next night card. We have found Recruiting revealed. Doomguard gain 1 gold. Rosen Knight relocate to the Moon Shaba Shrine. Oh my goodness, every time I picked the wrong side. I don't want to be at the shrine. I don't want to be at the shrine. She was right where she needed to be. She's right where she needs to be. Wow, absolutely amazing. Well, I'm going to stay as a Rosengard Knights because now everything that's gone bad for me by being a Rosen Knight has to start going onto the right side. All right, and oh, look at this. The Moonshaba Shrine falls into gloom. Thrust into the chaos of intrigue, war, and sabotage. You must choose whose flag to fly. All right, let's go ahead and take care of that. So our Mashaba Shrine is going to fall into gloom. Oh, that's terrible. And of course, we both have to relocate there. All right, that's amazing. And we're going to stay Rosen Knights. I could choose to switch sides, but we've been faithful to them so far, so we're going to continue our reign as Rosen Knights. So we're going to go ahead and unveil all of our cards, and then we're going to gain back our AP. She, again, is going to keep this first hero token. She is also going to unveil all of her cards and gain back all of these AP. Wow, she's got a ton of it compared to the other character, but that's just because she's 1 ahead of her. And now we're both back at the shrine, and this is where we're going to stop for now. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying the playthrough of Shadows of Kilforth. I'm having an absolute blast trying to get to these ancients, and hopefully we'll be able to take them down. And if you are enjoying the playthrough, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell symbol so you know when the next video comes out. Also, please feel free to share this video with anybody you know. And of course, the comment section is yours. Please feel free to leave anything down there. I would love to hear from everyone. And at this point, I would like to thank the community for helping create such an awesome playthrough. Your help in this game has been invaluable. And we're going to continue forward and try to take down those ancients. If you're excited to see if we can make it through Shadows of Kilforth, then I need you to meet me at the table.